Mello, I want to write about your physique. Curious what kind of went into changing that? What was your motivation? And now that you've been playing on the court, can you tell a difference?
Yeah, I can definitely tell a difference. For me, it was just more about kind of just locking in, and we had so much time off that we didn't know what was going on. So, for me, I had opportunity to kind of play with some things and play with my diet and play with my workouts and training. Again, we didn't know what was going to be the outcome of us coming back and when we was coming back. But after we stopped in March, I just kept it going. I kept going, kept working, stayed on my diet because I didn't want to get behind. I didn't know when we was coming back. So at the end of the day, it was me really just focusing in, locking in on my diet and getting my mental right as well as my physicals.
Can you elaborate more on the diet? What changed with the diet?
I can't give you that secret, but it was a very intense diet, healthy diet. A holistic. I had a holistic, plan going over these past couple of months. So those things was very integral into what you guys are seeing right now.
So did you have to kind of make special requests for your diet there in the bubble to maintain that?
Nah, it was just once it becomes your lifestyle, it's easy, right? It's second nature. You know what you should be eating. You know what you shouldn't be eating, and you just carrying on that kind of that flow and that plan. So again, I never stop. A lot of off seasons that I get like this is just now you guys are seeing it. Whereas in the summertime, you guys never, you guys wouldn't be able to see me because I'll be wherever I'm at, just training and working out. You guys may see pictures here and there, but for the most part, this happens often. I get into this mode, on the off season.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdahl with Trailblazers.com.
Hey, Carmelo, thanks a lot. Going off kind of what Jason was talking about, I heard CJ kind of razzing you about being skinny Mello. Do you take offense to that at all? Or because obviously you're not a guy who's ever been in bad shape, but it seems like you have been drawing some attention for just the way you've looked in the bubble, I guess.
It's my first time in a bubble. I don't say that, but no, I think it's just a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. I'll take it as a testament to the work that I've been able to put in and just the extreme focus that I've had over these past couple of months. So I'll take every summer is a different name for me. It's this summer Skinny Mello, it's Hoodie Mello, it's USA Mello. There's so many different Mellos out there. But at the end of the day, I'm me. I knew how important this was for us coming back and how locked in we had to be.
Any guess on what the next Mello might be?
I was about to say something, but I can't.
No, you go ahead. You can.
So we will get through this bubble first, and then I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted.
Appreciate that, Mello.
All right. Next question's coming from Matt Sullivan with HarperCollins.
What up, Mel? It's Matt from Be Real Days. Looking good, sir, as always.
Thank you.
In terms of social justice, I know you were involved in conversation about the optics and urgency of returning to play at all, but how exactly are you making sure that in discussions down there with teammates across the league around campus that your presence during these first few games can emphasize action and not just symbols? And is it going to be enough to raise a fist or take a knee this time? Have you discussed those options?
We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm sure there's conversations amongst the players. Again, we're super segregated from other teams. So outside of your own hotel, that's the the amount of conversation that you can have unless you're texting and calling and having Zoom calls. But I believe everybody is kind of having these conversations and trying to figure it out. But I don't think there's one thing that that we've figured out as a collective yet.
What's the best advice you've gotten? And I know you did the slam thing with the Bill Russells, Mahmoud Abdul-Raufs of the world, and just in texting with guys about how you can make your presence really important, given how much of a leader you've been on all this stuff for years.
I think we as individuals, first we have to focus in on kind of what we stand for and what we believe in, and what is our own individual cause. And then we'll get to the collective. As a group, I think we will come together and figure that out. I mean, we have time. We have a couple of weeks to figure that out. But also, the conversations is definitely, kept going. The topics are being discussed daily amongst guys. So those things are not, going unnoticed and going unheard. So our voice will continue to be heard. We just haven't, as a collective, come together and figured out what that message is.
Appreciate you, man. Keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you.
All right, Melo, next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Hey, Melo, on the weight again, did you lose weight or did you redistribute weight? What's the best way to put that?
I believe it or not, I think I only lost probably 5 pounds or something like that. But I think it's just redistributed. It's the body fat that's that's cut. It's kind of what you're seeing. But as far as my weight, it's kind of still the same. I always fluctuate within 3 or 4 pounds. But I think now what you guys are seeing again is the body fat comp has come down a lot.
And you said you've noticed a difference on the court. Could you tell us what difference you've seen on the court?
Well, I think anytime you're able to just cut, weight or cut body fat or anything, it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to drag around that excess weight or excess body fat. So, you come in healthy. That's the most important thing for me. I'm healthy. I'm in shape, and that was my biggest goal, just to come in here healthy and in shape and give us a chance.
All right, Melo, next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin6.
Hey, Melo, thanks for doing this. So kind of going along with how you feel on the court, what do you think is the biggest difference you feel on the court between when you guys suspended in March to now, and does that have to do with the redistribution of the weight and your diet, or does it also have to do with the new position that you're playing for Portland? I know you played the 3 quite a bit, but for Portland.
That's a good question. For me, I had that in the back of my mind. Once coach told me to, the position that I'll be switching back to the 3. I kind of challenged myself to get down to that weight where I feel comfortable with playing the 3 and comfortable running around and utilizing the things that I can utilize within those sets from playing the 3. So that was also a big motivation for me to come back, in that exact weight or around that weight, 230, 235. Something I haven't seen 230, 235 since early in my career. So now it puts me back in the mindset of that from a confidence standpoint, knowing that I was able to get back to that. On the court, I feel good. Again, I feel healthy, and I have a lot of clarity now too. So all of that was part of the plan.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.